Talk to me about some of the early steps. Like it's one thing to say, "Hey, I want to kind of take on this two-headed dragon." How did you validate that artists, teams, and fans actually wanted this?
Yeah. So, this is the typical, founding story. I was working for a company that was, this is how I paid the bills. I've got family and kids and so forth, and can't really walk away from that and throw everything into the wind and do a startup. So what I did is I started reaching out again to folks that were in the space, friends that I might have had from university or from, just along the way, and asking them to validate, is there a problem? And surely there's a problem. And then, the next thing is, try to understand what that total addressable market size is. And it's enormous market. So this is interesting. Evaluating what solutions were out there in the space. And there was really nothing that was of quality. And then bootstrapped essentially a prototype using, these sort of, at the time it was a company called Envision. It's since gone now, but there's other solutions like Figma and other ones that have filled the gap and built a beautiful Envision and basically faked it till we maked it, right? So the idea of going in and scheduling a call with a famous music artist or two and showing them a prototype of what it would look like and saying, if we brought this to you, would you use it? Would you do it? And then understanding how would they want to pay for it. In the music industry, usually music artists don't write checks. They like to receive checks. So had to work on, models that would work with them. And we got enough yeses that we said, okay, let's go take some of the co-founder money and invest it back in, build it, and then, grew a company from there.
Do you remember the first artist that trusted you with their fan page, with their data?
I do. It was a country music artist named Carrie Underwood.
I've heard of them. That's a pretty big get for your first customer.
Yeah, we're very fortunate in that regard, but it was the right timing for them, and we were able to use that as in the music industry, like most industries, reference selling is very important. And one of the things that I also learned, I learned this from my time at Oracle, is you've got to spend time in front of customers. You have to do more listening than talking. You have to hear what are the pain points, understand how they're doing things today, what is causing pain, and then not necessarily present a solution right away, but rather say, okay, thank you for that discovery. Thank you for sharing that information with us. Let us go back and think about it, and then come back a couple weeks later with a proposal, with what we would do. And what was fun in the early stages of Top Fan was hearing all the great ideas and the pain points that our customers have. And that very much shaped the product that we have today. I'm sure our team would like to take credit for all the great technologies that we have. The fact of the matter is 90% of what we've developed came directly out of trying to address pain points and ideas that we heard from our clients.